Right.
And again, it's Elon Musk, Joe Rogan. Who are some other big names?
What's Joe Rogan have to leave California for? He's a Hollywood guy. What the fuck is he going to do?
No, he's bitching about it. Too many regulations and taxes and
Jesus. Well, I mean, dude, you're going to go to another state and guess what? You're going to have regulations and you're going to have taxes.
Well, he went to Texas.
Oh, well, that's
unless it's Nevada. Nevada's like you do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, that's true too. Watch out for that scorpion.
But the other thing is like, you haven't been doing pretty good in California. I memean, if he signs, okay, I'm going to go after Rogan. I'm going after you, Rogan.
Oh my God.
Let
me go bolt the door.
He signs a deal with Spotify for $100 million.
Yeah.
Right. Which is good. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of cash. It's Gruden. You got Gruden money. I would argue Gruden works a little harder.
I would say so.
And then you're going to bitch about taxes.
Yeah, that's the shit. That's the
once you sign for $100 million, I don't want to hear you cry about taxes.
And I want
you
to pay your fair share of said taxes.
Pay the same taxes I do, and we're good.
Exactly, we're good. Yeah, exactly.
Percentage wise,
you could go work at the body shop and pay a lot less taxes. If you want.
Don't. I want to bitch about it being $100 millionaire.
I hear you, brother.
So anyway, he's like, I'm going to Texas, and Elon Musk is like, I can't build a plant that runs on the tears of children, so I'm going to Texas.
Oh my God.
So yeah, and then Gene Simmons hopped on board too.
Gene Simmons was in L.A. or was he in California?
No, he's in L.A.
Okay.
That'll
get boring really quick.
I think Santa Barbara.
Trust me, there'll be private jetting in every weekend to L.A.
No, you know what he did?
What?
He's like, I'm leaving California. He went to Incline Village, which is like 5 miles north of Lake Tahoe.
Take that, California. Yes. Oh my God.
So he's sneaking into California probably daily.
Dude. I know I see a lot of people on social media that, you follow a local newspaper and they talk about Santa Rosa's doing this or California's doing that. And I moved to Texas 4 years ago. Best move I ever made. And it's like, you sound like the guy that broke up with your girl.
I know. I'm doing so great. I totally am not.
I totally miss California. And just,
I'm so over her.
Yeah. You're trying
How is she, by the way?
Exactly. That's exactly how it is. Like, Drew, what are you doing? It's just, it's sad because, dude, this is the best state in the nation, dude. The best weather, the best everything.
I don't know about the best state, but
it is.
Sonoma County. I mean, did we talk about that? I severely disappointed my wife once because she was like, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you want to go? Mm-hmm. And I said, probably Healdsburg.
Rohnert Park.
Rohnert Park. Yeah. No, but Healdsburg's amazing. Put me in the Dry Creek Valley of Healdsburg and I would die a happy man.
I'm worried about Healdsburg, man, because I think they're going to burn. I really do. It's just
what's happening? Everything's going to burn now.
I know. It's just a matter of time. We're going to be desert probably.
Dude, things didn't burn when we were kids.
Well, like I said,
you're a child of Sonoma County,
absolutely.
Right?
Nothing ever burned. The only thing ever burned was like the hot dog, the hamburger place, or something like that. We
didn't have big forest fires and stuff.
Well, I mean, we're not raking our forest floors. Apparently, that
brooming,
sweeping. Is that what it is? Yeah. Well, somebody better get on that. Donald's got some free time. Get his fucking ass up here. He can start brooming.
That guy.
Yeah. But no, dude, it sucks because I love living here too. I mean, this is I love.
It seems like every year the fire's coming.
Oh, dude, multiple times a year now. Anytime the wind blows with all the PTSD in this county, people are just,
I know,
to the ground. That was the wind. What was that? Oh, never mind the earthquake. I'm feeling we're good there. But I just felt the wind. It sucks. And I'm not going to try to I don't want to make fun of those people.
Right. We didn't have forest fires though when I was a kid.
We didn't have anything like that. Never.
There's nothing like that. A little fire would start here. And I don't know the difference in humidity or whatever, but you'd have a little fire over here and then the fire department would come and put it out.
Well, dude, like I said, we have high winds plus our humidity's at 9.
That must be
it. And it hasn't rained in
dry.
6 months. And it's just, everything's just, you can hear the trees crackling from drying out. I'm like, you never, like I said, they never expected anything like this to happen. Yeah. It's all just, they say it's just fuel. It's not trees. It's just fuel. And like, eventually it's just a matter of time, bro. It sucks, but it's all about the wind now. There's a fire, it's not a big deal, but if there's that wind.
Well, that wind was really what whipped it up.
Sure. When the fire happened in 2017, think about it. We need to build fire breaks. Well, you had a 10-lane freeway.
Right. That jumped the freeway.
And the fire was 1,000 feet in the air. I mean, it was, they dish-sized plates.
It was basically
falling from the sky.
Like the Oakland Hills fire was like the first thing that I can remember is like
I remember that. Yeah. That was Yeah.
It was like that times
October 1991.
Yeah. It was like that times 100.
Yeah. It was crazy. Well, like I said, a lot of houses, when they burned in the neighborhoods, like my sister's house, the roof caught on fire. The roof collapsed the house collapsed, and then the house burned. Like the houses, some burned. A lot of them, the roofs caught fire.
So the fire started from the top to went.
It was like it was like a bomber flew over the town because you couldn't fight. You could have
Harvell's house.
Well, dude, you could have 10,000 trucks there 3 days before the fire, and they wouldn't have been able to stop it because the fire is 1,000 feet in the air because of the wind. It's jumping the freeway. It's just there are bombs being dropped. And you can't. There's
so scattershot too. There was too much fire to put out.
That's what it is. It was dropping from the sky. It wasn't burning from the ground. The ground was the last thing to burn. The houses collapsed after the roof burned.
Yeah,
and then the house burned.
Did you see Harvell's house?
I didn't see it, but he was the first one out going for PG&E.
Coffee Park.
Yeah, that whole neighborhood was decimated.
It was gone.
I never drove through there because I never really even go up. I never really had anybody I knew. I was never in Coffee Park.
I saw his pictures on Facebook, and basically, like his truck turned into like a little molten pool of
all the aluminum melted out. Yeah.
I mean, it was crazy,
dude. That was a nutty night, man. Yeah, I went to the Raider game that day, and got a little inebriated.
No,
I had a ride home.
No,
I was in bed at 10 o'clock. And then my wife woke me up, and she says, "There's a fire up in Fountain Grove."
Right, your in-laws are right up there.
Yeah, and I'm just like, oh man, that sucks. Not even thinking about. I think where's the fire? There's a fire department. There's a fire station right there on her street.
Right. That's right. They're literally built a quarter mile from the. Yeah, that's the HP firehouse.
But they're more heart attack guy and choker guy and my kids lost guy. They're not really pumping water out of that.
Don't get me started on firemen.
Yeah. Talk about man cave. But so anyway, that station never pumped a drop of water during that fire. They were the first ones that got the fuck out of there.
Right.
They were just like, I don't even know if they knocked on any doors. I don't want to say they didn't, but my sister's like, we never got a knock on the door.
Did you just accuse them of being like the Italian cruise ship guy?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's the first one off.
that was so great.
Nothing against fire.
Another historical hero.
Yeah, that guy.
Great moments.
I'm going ashore to get more supplies. Wink, wink.
I'm going for help.
Oh my God. Yeah, dude. But that was crazy that night. I remember of course, my in-laws.
Well, you drove through the fire.
Well, my in-laws.
You went down North Street, right?
Yeah, well, exactly. My in-laws live right at the foot of the fire. They live off Shenate Road, and the fire came like about 500 feet from their house. I don't know how it didn't burn.
That's what's funny too. Some neighborhoods, like one side of the street's gone and the other side of the street's untouched.
Yeah, absolutely. So I remember my wife goes, they're not answering the phone. And this is like probably like 11 and I'm drunk. Dude, I'm 2.0. I'm just, those Raider fans, they know how to drink.
2.0. Yeah. It's 0.20, homie.
Oh my God, yeah.
Wow.
Jason 2.0.
Jason 2.0.
You see how drunk I was? So anyway, I'm like, well, fuck. She was with the kids, and I'm like, okay, let me just drive over there. And so I'm driving, and I'm like, fuck. I remember the wind. Why is it so freaking windy? And I see all these cars going the other way. And I'm like
Bambi and the rest of the animals.
Yeah, well, this is bad. And all of a sudden,
I
saw the fire, and I'm like, holy crap. And when that happened, it's instant sober. The adrenaline kicks in, and I'm just like, I'm no longer drunk anymore.
What is that, Narcan or?
I don't know what it was.
No, what do they give the heroin addicts?
Well, I don't know any heroin addicts off the top of my head. I'll have to ask them. Yeah, but fireman, I'm going to go ahead and go with that.
A fireman would know what I was talking about.
That's what I'm talking about. If there's any around. But anyway, so I got to their house and, loaded their dogs and, I had to load Bob, and all that. And it's just like, holy shit. And the CHP drove by and they go, you need to get out now on the microphone. They're driving by.
Drop your shit and get out.
And so we're waiting for her aunt and you're waiting for her sister and her mom and they're getting stuff. And then 10 minutes later, the CHP drives back by again. He goes, you need to get the fuck out right now. Like yelling on the microphone.
He's a CHP guy.
CHP guy.
Profanity. You should file a complaint.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, the highway's over there, bro. What are you doing? Go CHP over there.
You're out of your jurisdiction.
Get out of here. Yeah, exactly.
So not listening to you, bro.
Yeah, it sucks. So we got them out of there. Their house survived. My sister's house burned. She lived at the very top of Fountain Grove. So it sucked, dude. You don't think it's going to happen because the fire started in Calistoga, which is
unimaginable. Because it's like when a tsunami wipes out an island. Yeah, sure. Some island community.
It's over in 20 minutes,
and it's gone. All of a sudden, everything that was there is gone.
Yeah,
and I spent a lot of my life in Santa Rosa, and I wasn't living up there, so I didn't see the burned outness.
Oh yeah, I saw a lot of that.
I was going south, so I didn't get up there much. And then when I did go up there, it was not the place I knew. Half of it was gone.
It was a nuclear bomb. It really was. A quarter of the town was gone. 5,000 family homes were gone within hours. It's just
that whole Kmart
cities
area.
Cities aren't supposed to burn like that unless somebody drops a bomb on them.
Right.
Literally. Even an earthquake didn't look like this because it was just scorched earth. It looked like that Jewish space laser just took out the whole town.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Did you just go MTG on us?
I had to go MTG. Yeah, absolutely. We're getting away from the fun stuff here. We're
She's
talking
so
about hot. Bro, I don't know, man. There's a lot of up-and-comers in the Republican Party, they say, that are going to be...
what about Gates?
Flame-throwing their way.
Is Gates making it?
That guy. Dude, it's like, what did Bill Maher say? He's all, Republicans are doing all the fun shit now. Cocaine... sex with minors, all this stuff. They used to be the one that used to ridicule us for that. Now they're becoming us, and we're sitting there going, "What are they doing?
What are they doing?" Yeah. Oh, Gates. Oh no, I wanted to talk about Narcan. Narcan is this.
Okay.
Come on, dude. How many episodes of Cops do you think you've watched in your life?
Every single one of them, a couple times.
Narcan is what they give the heroin addicts that OD.
Okay.
And they wake up.
Oh wow. Okay. Like Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. No. Have you ever seen? You've never seen that on Cops.
Probably.
I'm going to walk through it.
Oh, okay.
For the kids at home.
Yeah.
So you're overdosed on heroin and you're basically like a zombie. You're moaning. And,
sure.
And you get Narcan, and it's so cool because of how it works.
Is it like an EpiPen?
So yeah.
Okay.
And what it does is it basically blocks whatever receptors like taking the heroin and make you high and all that.
Yeah.
The Narcan jumps in between those receptors in the heroin, and you're instantly not high anymore.
That's definitely what I had that night. Your body, believe it or not, your body will omit that.
And you see these people that are like so wasted, and they take this shot, and they're like, "Whoa." And they just wake up.
Who are you?
Yeah, dude.
Why are you in my house?
That's got to be some good YouTube rabbit hole stuff.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Narcan dose. Oh my gosh. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Narcan,
man.
there you go. And I'm probably saying it wrong now.
I did
looking like an idiot.
I have friends that know their medical stuff. They'll probably be able to correct us.
I can guarantee you Hals knows what Narcan is.
Yeah, that's true.
He's probably popped a couple junkies.
Yeah, he's probably had to before. Yeah, that's for sure. We got to get Hals in here, dude.
Dude, does he make Pruno? I bet you he'd be really good at that.
Make Pruno?
Pruno.
What's that?
Do you not know what Pruno? Jesus Christ, Jason.
I don't think I know what Pruno is.
Pruno's the toilet wine that they make in prison.
Why did you just say toilet wine? You know what Greg's doing, and it's awesome. Greg's making hot sauces, and he's making like barbecue sauces.
Oh.
And he's selling them, and they're damn good.
On Etsy?
I just see him on Facebook.
Yeah.
Dude, he's
That's
got
great.
skill, man. Greg's good at that kind of stuff. I've worked with him before at a bakery. He just got the talent for food. He's good at it.
That's right. You went all the way back to the bakery.
Bakery days before the airborne days.
Yes.
Greg is so good with like food. I don't know what it is. Like, he talked about brewing beer now. I'm like, you should do it. He's totally talented with that kind of stuff.
Oh, our beer was great.
Absolutely. That was fun, dude.
That was fun.
Our cream ale was complete money. But I'm like, it's going to take 2 weeks to make this beer. I'm just going to go to the store. I can't fucking wait 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
That was fun. Yeah, that was definitely kind of cool.
I think it's part of middle-aged manhood.
Yeah, 30-somethings. I can make a beer.
I can make a beer. Yeah, you go through your beer making phase.
I'm like, wait a minute, this is taking up a quarter of my garage.
Why do I not have any money? And I'm waiting for my beer to be ready.
I'm like, let's go to the store.
There's a game on.
You know what though? I do love like working at Lagunitas in their fledgling days, and like I do love that.
Right.
I do love that mash.
Oh, let's roll it all back.
All right.
So Lagunitas, a Petaluma establishment.
1998, I worked at Lagunitas.
1998. How long did you work there?
I worked there for about 4 months.
For 4 months.
Fledgling Lagunitas back when they were on Ross Street.
So how much of the current success, and I don't know what the market capitalization is for Lagunitas, but they're worth a lot.
Well, they were purchased by Heineken, so you know you're already going to be worth a lot. But when I worked there, there's about probably maybe 20 of us.
So how much of Lagunitas' success do you think is attributed to you working there?
Oh, 100%. Yes, definitely.
I mean, they could have been at a crossroads at that point.
Well, they definitely were. I'll tell you a quick story. So I was working at Beverages and More, and I stopped going to school. I got that done. And I like working. I love beer, love cigar. I mean, I love that industry.
Beer.
I love it. Totally. So
you basically did what the McKenzie brothers did. Work at a brewery.
That's it. Exactly it. Hoser. But, I worked there for about $8 an hour, but I was making probably $80 an hour at Bevmo because I was taking beer and cigars home all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was great. And my boss encouraged it. He's like, learn this stuff, and I'm just like,
I will teach you the right way to
You're a wonderful boss. So I got tired of the hours. Saturday 1 to 10, Sunday 11 to 8. I just got tired of the retail hours. I got tired of people.
Yeah, retail sucks.
Yeah, so I thought, well, I want to work in the industry. I don't want to work. I know there's wineries for days. I want to work at a brewery. And so there wasn't a lot of breweries back in the 90s in Santa Rosa, or in Sonoma County.
Right.
So I knew the distributor. He goes, I said, his name was, I think it was David. I don't remember his name. I said, dude, can you give me a job at Lagunitas? He's all, dude, show up. They'll see how I'm physically a larger man.
Right.
They want a guy like